Scorpions versus the South Newcastle Lions. Which team will break the title drought? So everything is ready. Let the big show begin. And there's the kickoff. And it will be the Lions bringing out of their Lions den in the first hit up of grand final day. And that's James Taylor with the first hit up. 2-1 this season in MacQuarie's favour. And whoever has led at half time, team up for Souths in their first Newcastle Rugby League decider together as well today. It comes after 26 years after their father Craig won a comp for Waratah Mayfield in the line of the Lions. That's Higgins, that's Hurrell. Out the back it comes down to Taylor, and he's wrapped up there by Chris Hyde. So here come the Lions to Matt Hay. They've won 10 premierships. The South Newcastle Lions. Their last one was the year of the Newcastle earthquake.
Start.
Well, that's how a game can change, isn't it? I mean, MacQuarie, as I said a moment ago, they had an absolute nailed-on chance to score on this right-hand side. Should have gone over. Then they have the bit of a scuffle. Then South get a penalty, and all of a sudden, within a minute, they're up scoring up the other end. All of a sudden, it's 10-0. They came back on the inside and ended up turning it over in the middle of some training the passes away.
So MacQuarie, a quarter of a century ago, since
didn't really have any prospect of a MacQuarie player taking it, but they just need to settle at the moment. MacQuarie, South are making a lot of metres up the middle. They've got Simpson and Taylor and Roos just barrelling into them. MacQuarie
came across here to Newcastle. That is now Hurrell giving it away to James Taylor. He's as tough as a $10.50 steak at the Blackbutt Hotel. Now out the back to header. 12 metres out centre field. That's Higgins. Works it to the left-hand side of the park. Gallen's in there, along with Simon. First 14 minutes on grand final day. Adam Swadling played for the Pickers in the 2010 grand final. Missed the grand final last year. Not this man, Blake Gallen from Bogger. So Jared Edwards comes in off the bench in jersey 17 to replace Christie, and Angela Piccioni goes onto the bench. Year-old dynamic fullback. Now Pyrell, West Junior. Played for Souths in 2013. Came back from a stint in England last year. Back with the Scorps this year. Runs straight now to header. So Chris Hyde. And the only try for South so far here on grand final day at Hunter Stadium. Gallen rocks the
high quality game. We haven't had a lot of mistakes. This is a great opportunity for MacQuarie here. They can start a set on halfway.
Hyde giving it away to Randall Briggs. So 15 metres inside of the screen. So they're about to hit the halfway line here. The Lions again here through James Taylor. There's a nice link between MacQuarie and South in this grand final. A number of players, and of course Adam Best. Hyde, you go in and do your best. This time it goes away to Randall Briggs. We're locked up in the grand final. Maybe for not much.
Didn't get anything out of their attempt down South's end. A try there would have really hurt them, but I suppose a field goal is not a bad consolation.
So 7 points to 6 in favour of the Lions. 5 minutes remaining in the first. 10 metres short of halfway. Back to Taylor. He reminds me of an old, or a younger I should say, prop from the Knights. Mark Sargent. Quick play the ball. Varvielli. Junior club was the Minto Cobras. 1 minute to go in the first half. They're up by 1. Back to Taylor. Taylor's met and held a metre out from the goal line. And we're underway. Are we 40 minutes away from one of these sides breaking the premiership drought? It went west of the Lake MacQuarie to Toronto. So we see now hitting it up is...
But that's what we should expect to see from Sumner, especially
21 metres out. Back to Simon. Wrapped up there by Taylor.
Say it very often.
Well, buckle up your seatbelts. We expected a close grand final. This game, so far, the Briggs brothers They have been the entertainers. Brendan Simpson.
It is indeed, and he's a big factor for this side. They've got their starting front rowers back on the field, and from about the last 6 weeks of evidence, that's when they're at their best, South Newcastle, when James Taylor's on and when Brendan Simpson's on and when they're both bashing the ball up into the defence.
Hurrell. What will his playing future be beyond the next 40 minutes? Peace Cup. This is grand final day, and this is Schmiedel.
I notice as well, which is it's very, very busy up there indeed, very, very loud.
Well, the Newcastle Rugby League, they expected 10.
Field in 10 here. He's replacing Jordan Noble.
Back to Grew. Wrapped up by Taylor.
Ball's come out.
Ball has come out right in front of Tom Taylor. Touchless. That's Hurrell. Taylor. Put away and cleaned up. Merriweather. They won it in 88 and 89. They've won 10 premierships. Mackay Cutters.
Oh,
Taylor.
High, I think.
This will bring a penalty.
Yeah, I think that's high.
Shoulder charge.
A penalty.
No, he's got him. Todd Hurrell is back out there. So if MacQuarie couldn't break them down, 7 points behind with 12 on 13, it's hard to imagine they'll do it now at 9 points behind.
MacQuarie wishing there was such thing as a 9.
Taylor within 10.
Can they get one more?
Higgins.
South Newcastle are the premiers for 2016, and they richly deserve it.
They're on there. It's a 100-metre sprint from Merriweather.